If we can't figure out who we are, whew, girl, we in trouble. And if you think I'm ugly, stupid, or dumb, I don't care about your comment. Hey, girl, I was just thinking, there's so many things, if you're in your 50s, that just were not talked about and discussed with us to help us be able to thrive in this season that we're in. Nobody told you that the upper part of your body would suddenly be down there, that parts of your body would feel like they're on a grill at any given moment without notice, and sometimes at the worst moments in your life. Nobody talked about that. Nobody talked about how your hair can change, your density of your hair, and even your hair itself, as it transitions to become white, it gets different. It's different. And it feels so wrong because you spent your whole life figuring yourself out. And now stuff is crazy and unrecognizable and weird and foreign. And nobody talks about that. And the thing I'm going to talk about today that I wish my mother, before she had left me 2 years ago, 2.5, I wish we had talked about how your identity changes and you become almost lost and confused about who you are and what you're supposed to be doing with yourself. It's so weird because in about 6th grade, you go through puberty and your body starts doing weird, unthinkable things. That's her name, that comedian. I like her. Unspeakable things.
I'm going to have to do unspeakable things.
And honestly, with me, nobody talked to me about that. The school did a little bit. But yeah, in 6th grade, weird stuff. Then you get to where you figure your body out, you understand things, you have babies maybe, or not, and you figure out that body, which after 2 kids, mine is totally different. It's probably why some things are down there that used to be up here. But nobody talks about how you feel about that. And then you go through almost like another puberty in your 50s. Girl, I'm in puberty, child. Anyway, you go through another almost puberty where your body stops doing the thing it started doing in your 6th grade, and you got to figure all that out. It's insane. But really, the thing that I want to talk about is if you're a parent and in this stage of life, you have a child that has newly grown, or I'll just use my I voice. I have a child that's newly grown. My other one's been grown a little while, and so I'm used to that. But when my baby, the youngest one, became newly grown, that totally messed with me, shifted my identity. You don't need me anymore? You don't want my opinion? You used to give me kisses freely. Now I'm something you have to endure? It's weird. It is so weird. And so, who am I now? What is my identity now that my son is grown and my children are raised and productive and doing well? But who am I? What am I supposed to do with myself now? And retirement is closer than anything else. And then I know that even then, I need to have figured out who I'm going to be before I get there, because then I might have a nervous breakdown if I don't. I got to understand, who am I now, right? And so figure out who I am now. I have to figure out, who am I? Do you know who you are? What are we going to do to figure it out? One thing I don't want to do on this channel is pretend to have all the answers. I'm not always going to have on lipstick. I'm dating you now, so I put on lipstick because I'm dating you. And pretty soon we're going to be in a deep relationship, and that means I ain't going to even comb my hair for you. I'm just going to hop on here and let's start talking. But it's a new channel as I recorded, and I'm trying to figure out who I am. And I don't know anymore. And I've been married many years, and my husband's working so hard, and I am too, to figure out who we are as a unit anymore. We still love each other, but who are we now that kids aren't at the center of our existence? I don't think anybody has it all figured out. But if we can't figure out who we are, girl, we in trouble. It's almost like that Whoopi Goldberg line in the movie Ghost. You in trouble, girl.
Molly, you in danger, girl.
Anyway, tell me in the comment, is any of this relatable, or am I just showing my underwear and nobody can relate to me? I'm just putting myself out here by myself. Let me know. And if you think I'm ugly, stupid, or dumb, I don't care about your comment. One thing about my age group, I don't care what you think. But I'm curious for people who are in the same life cycle that I am in, what they think and what they feel and what they're experiencing. And if I'm way off, fine. That means this channel ain't for you. Okay, find another one. But you can relate to me. Let me know. Let's figure it out together. Thanks for watching.